Voice scales the pillar go.
Sir, audible.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
The Bandra inner Barbekapa, 28 are there. So morning class itta?
Sir, more.
Till what time?
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬರ್ರಿ
ಯಾವ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ
ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಸರ್ದು
ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನ್ ತಗೊಂತಲ್ಲ
ಹಲೋ
ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೈತ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ನ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಕರಿತಾ ಇರೋದು
ಇಲ್ವಾ ಎಲ್ಲಾತ್ಯಾ ಹಲೋ ನಿಂದ ನಾನು ಅದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂತ ನೋಡುದು ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ
ಯಾರಿದು ರಮ್ಯಾ ನಾಯಕ
ಎಸ್
ಯಾರಿಗ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಪ್ಪ ಶರಣ್ಯಂಗ ಬರಲ್ವಂತ ಅವಳು Okay, fine. Yeah, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Fine. See, before muting you all, I'll just share the screen. Screen can't see okay and well mute martin, okay na? Yeah, is it visible here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now let me mute back. Okay, good. 34 are there. Innara barbeka? Shall we start or shall we wait to wait? Anybody of your friend want to join? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So today we'll deal with the programs, okay? So that is helpful for your module 2 and module 3 also. So you can expect in the video exam at least for 15 to 16 marks. Okay. So 15 to 16 marks is what the expectation you can have from the lab programs. That is only for module 2 and module 3. If you go for module 4, interfacing birth, that is separate. Okay. So now let me start. So everyone, I will mute back. So I'm going to explain the first two program, that is exchange and block move. If you have doubts, you can ask, then we will go for next, okay? So let me glance once everything. Mute it, everyone. Come back. Okay, fine. So listen carefully now. I'm going to explain the first two programs. So after this, we'll go with the doubts clarification. Okay. So coming for the first program. So you already done this. I will just overview. So block transfer without overlap. So I hope everyone know what is the meaning of block transfer. So you can see the screen. I have given one block in R0, one block in R1. So agenda is, so what are the data present in this block? I need to transfer to this block. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the program now. So org, I think you remember, it's indicates an origin, right? So now what I'm doing here, I am initializing the registers. See, now you just recollect the different addressing modes and what type of instruction set will come in the programs, what we're going to discuss today. Okay. So move R2 comma #0A. So hash indicates means it's immediate addressing mode. So what is happening here? My logic is I need to transfer the data from one point to other point. How much data you should transfer, you need to specify. That is what this 0A tells for you. Okay. So I'm telling that 10 data need to be transferred. So I've given 0A. 0A because it's hexadecimal number. Then I need to allocate the address, right? Where is my source and where is my destination? That is what this R0 and R1 does for you. So move R0 comma #30h means I'm allocating the address of my source at 30th location and allocating the destination address at R1, that is at 40th location. Okay. So now look at the program. So move A comma at R0. See, this at again comes indirect one, right? So you can see what is the meaning of at. You need to search where is R0. R0 is pointing 30. But what I want what is the data present inside the 30, right? So I want this 56, right? So this is what happens after move A comma at R0. So what is there in A now? 56. So 56 is moved here. Then I want to transfer this 56 to this 40th location. Correct na? That's why I'm giving next instruction. Move at R1 comma A. So A consisting of 56. At R1 means this 40th location I am going to get. So after first instructions is done, I'll be dealing with, I'll just show you what will happen. So this 56 will be moved here, right? So after this move at R1 comma, so I'm going to get 56 here. Clear? Then I want second data means what I should do? I need to move the cursor from here to here. So for that, what I should do? I should do increment. So that's why I have given increment R0. So since the source is also incremented, I want the same thing to happen to my destination also. So this also has to be incremented because I need to point here. That's why I given increment R1. Okay. Now look at this DJNZ. See, DJNZ means what? Decrement and jump if not equal to 0. So now after setting the count to A, so we need decrement. So A means 10. 10 becomes 9 now. So 9. R2 comma back. So what is I'm decrementing? What is the data present as a counter in 30? So in your R2 is A, that is going to be reduced. So to 9. I'm going back. So back means this is a label name. So come back here. Same procedure. Move A comma at R0. So what is there now? Your R0 is pointing 31. So 78. So that has to be moved here. So after second iteration, I'm going to get 78. So likewise, you need to keep incrementing the things, how much data you're given. So assume that I am at count 1 now. So I've decremented everything, I am at reach the 1. So DJ on Z again 1, loop back. So once everything is 0, every count is become 0. Now what happens? So now this instruction won't execute. This instruction is done. So it will going for S jump means short jump and terminate the program. So let me ask you, any doubts are there? If no, I can proceed for next one. I will mute back everyone. Yeah, anybody any doubts with the first program?
No, ma'am, sir.
No, ma'am, yes, sir. ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇನಾ? ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಊಟ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Sir.
ಅದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, Napa, first program. See, the programs what we have
sir.
done already in the lab, that is existing for model number 2. Okay, that's why I just wanted to recollect the things. Any doubts now with the first?
No, sir.
Okay, shall I go for second one?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, good. So let me mute back. Just 1 second. Take attendance of yours. Okay, fine. So let me go back. Yeah. So let me share the screen once more. Yes. So now we have exchanged the data. Then there should be some word, right? Without overlap means what? You should be aware. See, nowhere I have mixed the data from 30 to 45 or 45 to 38, right? So 30 to 30, 31 to 31, 42 to 42 as it is. So what was there in the source? Same thing is been replicated to my destination. That is why it is called as without overlap. With overlap means this 30 will go to some 45, this 32 may go to 43. That we are not doing. That is not there for your lab also and for theory also. So this is the meaning of without overlap. Okay. Let me go for the second program, that is exchange. So in the previous category, you just moved the things present in one place to other place. Now what we should do, we are going to fix the data in my source also, in my destination also. What I should do, I need to swap it. So what is the content present in my source should go to destination and destination should go to my source. That is what the agenda. Okay. So now let's look at the program. See, I just given few examples here. See, if you look at here, this is your source pointing to R0 and destination pointing to R1. Okay. I have given 3 data, 72, 48, 62, you can see here, and submit as here. So now my agenda is I should transfer this to. I need to exchange, right? Interchange this here and this here. So let me go for the program org00. See, look at here, this two sjump and org.th was not given the previous program, right? So what's the indication of this? We know that address starts from 00, ends at 7f, right? So anyhow, we know from 30h is where my data part comes to picture. Instead of wasting time, means running the program from 0 to 29h, straight away you can jump to 20h. That is what this short jump 30h does for you. So once it jumps, I am not waiting any time from 0 to 29h, straight away it will come to 30h. That is what the origin indicates here. Next, so move R2 comma #05. See, in the previous case, I have taken 10. Now I am reducing data to 5. It's just your wish. How much you want, you can take. That is left to the programmer. Okay. Now same way, initialize my source address 30h and destination as 50h. In the question, if they give specifically source should be this one and destination should be this one, you can go ahead. Otherwise, you can straight away take whichever example as an address. Right. Look at here. So you can write this program in 2 ways. I will show first one first. So what is the thing I want now? I want this 72 be go to this and 84 to come here, right? Look at carefully. See, like previous program, I can't execute this within the register, means within the accumulator. In the previous, I've taken the 72, for example, to accumulator. From accumulator, I throw it back here. But now what is happening? This 84 is also required, right? For that purpose, this R3 means some other register is coming to picture. Okay. That is why R3 is here. So move R3 comma A. So what is in A now? After move A comma at R0, R0 is pointing to 30h, means 72 is there. 72 is going to be thrown to accumulator. Then I am throwing back that accumulator to some other register. Why? Because I don't want to lose the data present in the destination. I want that also. For that purpose, I am storing to R3. So now R3 consisting of 72. Next, what I want this 84 to be taken, right? So directly I can't move here. That's why I'm giving move A comma at R1. So at R1 means point to 84. So 84 is present in accumulator. So R3 consisting of 72, 84 consisting of accumulator. See, there is no direct swapping the things. Okay. You need to understand why I'm taking this register. Since 8051 is 8-bit register, you don't have that option to do the things straight away. I need to store in one register, take one more in one more register, then you can interchange each other. After this, I will tell without this all steps, what is the single instructions which performs all this. Okay. So now what I did, move a comma at R1. So 84 is present in accumulator. Now what I want, this answer of 84 to be replicated in this position of R0. So I'm giving move at R0 comma A. So what will happen now? This 78 goes off. Let me take that marker here. Yeah. So this 72 will be erased. So you are going to get a new answer, that is your 84. So I have done one part of my exchange part, but still the program is not done, right? I want this 72p to be thrown back in the destination. So for that, move a comma R3. So what was there in R3? R3 consisting of 72, correct? Huh? So 72 was there in your R3 register. So this I am moving to accumulator because there is no direct transfer of my data to registers. You are tasked to pass through the accumulator. That's why accumulator plays a major role, right? So move a comma R3. So after this, a consisting of 72, where I should put back that at this position. That's why I'm giving move at R1 comma A. So now this 84 will erase. I'm going to get a new answer called 72. So after first iteration, the first data has been exchanged. So I want the same thing to be repeated, right? That's why I am giving increment R0, increment R1, then DJNZ. Since the count is 5, after DJNZ it becomes 5. So keep looping. So after looping, if the things counter becomes 0, then I am going to get a new answer here, 32, 56 and 72. And here I am going to get 62, 48, 72. Is it fine? So this is the way you need to solve, right? Now just look at the things what I marked here, something flower bracket. See from here to, so these 3 lines plus these 2 lines. So instead of this 5 lines, I can just use an instruction called exchange. See, this is one of the data transfer, like move, exchange also plays a major role and it is a part of data transfer instruction. So now we're getting why this instruction set are very, very important. Exchange a comma at R1 and move at R0 comma A. With this 2 instruction, I can reduce the number of lines which was earlier to 5 to 2. Okay. So in the exam, if they ask you to write the program without using exchange, then you should not tell that we don't know. For that purpose, we are given 2 types of program also for it. If they didn't ask, then straight away give exchange. If they ask, you should be aware how to move the things indirectly. Okay. So let me go back to you. If you have doubts, you can ask me. Yeah, any doubts, anyone?
No,
No,
sir.
sir. No, sir.
Is it fine with this program also?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now shall I proceed for next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let me go with next. Someone raise their hand. Yeah, so let me go back. Your program number 3. Didn't I mute everyone? Okay, I muted. Still some disturbance. Okay, fine. Now it's fine. Yeah, someone, if you're unmuted, just mute it, yeah. Okay, so let me come back. Yeah, so after knowing the first 2 category, so let me explain the third program, the very, very important program. See, you can expect this at least 10 marks in the exam. That is your ascending order. Okay. So now analyze the thing carefully. After this explanation, I'm going to give one array, means one sort of array for you. I want you to analyze the things and I may ask anyone to explain for your friends. Okay. So listen carefully. So from now onwards, this program onwards, first explanation will be given by me. Then I will change the data. I want someone else to explain this. So it will be clear to everyone. Okay. So let me explain the ascending order. Listen carefully. See, the concept is array will be given for you. You need to debug. This is belongs to ascending order, descending order. So ascending order means what? Smaller to bigger, and descending means bigger to smaller. So data is not given as it is, it will be jumbled. Okay. If you look at this, I have given some location here. See here, 38 is a location. So 5, 8, 9, 2, you have mixed it. Okay. So if it is a part of ascending order, actually the answer should be what? 2, then 5, then 8, then 9, then followed by E. The same thing I should get using my 8051 program also. Now analyze the program carefully. Look at here. See ORG00H. This is initialization. Then move R2 comma 04. See, you to be very careful now. So what is happening here? I have taken 2 counters. Look at the screen properly. See, here is 1 counter, and similarly you have 1 counter. So you have 2 registers representing the counters now. For what purpose? I will tell you. Listen. See, move R2 comma 04. See, I have taken count as 4 for what purpose? Because of 5 data. If you look at this here, you have 5 data. So how many comparisons you are going to do? 4, right? Here to here 1, then 2, 3, and 4. So since I am doing 4 comparisons, I am going to set the counter as 04. So it means in general, data minus 1 counter. So if I give 10 data, 10 minus 1 means 9 should be your counter. If I give 6 data, 6 minus 1 means 5 should be a counter. Okay. Now the question comes, why I have given 2 counters here? Analyze, understand carefully. See, if this program was just for example, largest number or smallest number, I will do 1 array, 1 iteration, then straight away will tell which is the biggest number. But in case of ascending or descending order, that doesn't happen so soon, right? Say I need to compare 5 and 8. Then again, that new answer plus this, that new answer plus. I'm going to get 1 set of answer. That is not a final answer. For that, I should keep 1 inner loop counter and 1 outer loop counter. For that purpose, I have taken R2 and R3. Okay. So now understand carefully. Unless until R3 counter finishes, R2 doesn't come to picture. So R3 plays as the outer part and R2 as the inner part. So understand this. R3, how it works, R2, how it works, we'll analyze once the program is done. Right. So now let me continue the program. Move R0 comma 30H. So I initialize my address to 30H. Okay. So you're going to give array. Then move A comma at R0. So what is there in at R0? 5. So 5 is moved to the location, it is accumulator. Then see, I need to do what? I need to compare. Whenever ascending, descending, or largest, smallest comes to picture, I need to do comparison. So 1 number is not sufficient, right? So I need to have 1 more number. For that purpose, I am doing increment R0. So now cursor points here. If cursor points here, then I need to take this number in some other register because accumulator already used. So now A consisting of 5. Let me take B as 1 more register. So move B comma at R0. So what is there at R0? 8. So 8 is going to be stored in a register B. Okay. Fine. Just 1 sec. Yeah, let me move down. Fine. Yeah. So now what happened? A is consisting of the first number 5 and B is consisting of second number 8. So what I should do? I need to subtract each other, right? So what I'm doing here, I am giving instruction CJNE. Do you remember? CJNE is a part of your branch looping instruction, what you learned in model number 2. Now you are getting from where to where I'm linking. So CJNE stands for compare and jump if not equal to. So now what I should compare? 5 and 8 means 5 minus 8. So 5 minus 8, is it equal? It is not equal. So I should move to a label name called next 3. So where is next 3? It comes here. So it comes here. I am in this junction next 3. So after comparing 5 minus 8, so it is not equal. So it goes to next 3 label. Look at here carefully now. JC. 5 minus 3, 5 minus 8 means what? Smaller number minus bigger number. So obviously borrow is required, nothing but carry. So jump carry. So carry is there now. So 5 minus 8 you can't perform. it means carry is there, right? Means borrow is there. So JC works. So JC works means it is going for next to label. So where is next to label? It is here. It is here. So what will happen now? I will just clear the remaining part. Yeah. So what will happen now? Exchange A comma B. So what you have proved from this? After subtracting 5 minus 8, you proved that 5 is smaller than 8. That's why I need to swap the things. So after swapping A and B, so A consisting of 8 and B consisting of 5. Is it fine, everyone? So 8 means bigger number. Bigger is going to accumulator now, and smaller will be going to B register. So this is your first iteration. Okay, first iteration. So just have a mindset that in case of ascending or descending, let me take ascending as example. If I take an array, it will keep searching for the lowest number first. So answers will be from the bottom, means lowest, then highest, then highest, then highest, then highest. Okay. So look at here, exchange A comma B. So 8 and 5 are swap. DJ and Z, decrement and jump. What is R3 pointing to? 4. So if it is pointing to 4, you have to go to loop 1. See, it is going straight away to loop 1. So where is loop 1? I will just go back. Loop 1 is here. Loop 1 is here, right? So now what is happening? Increment R0. Increment R0. So what is happening now? What is increment R0? So initially the cursor was pointing to 8, but this has been swapped now. Now I want the next number to be compared with my 5. Clear? So 8 and 5, after comparison, we prove that 5 is the smallest number. Next comparison, I need to subtract 5 with 9. Okay. So for that increment R0. So R0 will point to 9 now. Then again, move B comma at R0. So B will be pointing to 9. Again subtract. So subtraction takes place for 5 minus 9. Okay. Again same thing, comparison not equal to, it comes to next label. Carry is there because 5 minus 9 means carry is there. Again 9 and 5 exchange. 9 and 5 exchange. Is it clear, everyone, now? So now we prove that from this comparison, after second comparison also, 5 and 9, 5 is the smallest. So 5 is here now. Okay. So 8 and 9. 8 is at the first answer, 9 is here, right? Next, it will go with the same loop, increment R0. R0 points to 2. Because I was here, 32, I will point increment 2. So in this location, you have 5. Now listen carefully. So now you are going to do subtraction, bigger minus smaller, 5 minus 2. So if you subtract 5 minus 2, is it equal again? It's not equal. It again jumps to label next 3. But now look at carefully. Do you have any carry? 5 minus 2, if you do, there is no carry, right? That's why it won't go to next to label. It is going for exchange A comma B. So what it means that after subtracting 5 and 2, you have proved that compared to 5, 2 is smaller. So you understood now? So once this is done, again, you need to compare that with other. So that's why decrement R0. So R0 is decremented from 33 to 32. Initially 33 was there, 32. Now what I am doing? Move at R0 comma A. So what is the R0 answer? That is accumulator consisting of a new answer is 2. That will be moving to at R0. So I am going to store this 2 in the above position. Is it fine? So this is the way you need to iterate the things and check out step by step. After all the iteration is done, means your R3, assume that R3 is finished after DJ and Z. Here, DJ and Z R3 comma loop 1, all 4 was gone. Counter done. Then it will point to next. DJ and Z R2 comma L2. It means it is going to consider the second counter. Understood the difference between inner loop and outer loop? It will come to loop 2. Where is loop 2? Loop 2 is here. It will go back. It will go back and execute the procedure. Okay. So one thing I will clearly mention, after comparing the array, search for the smallest number. If you're doing small number minus bigger number, you need to exchange both. Okay. Then compare that small number with next number. So assume that you are subtracting bigger number minus small number, then there is no picture of borrow. So then we need to sap that itself, and you prove that that is the smallest number. So likewise, you need to iterate. 16 into 16 means 16 times 4 cross 4. 16 times iteration takes place. At the end, you're going to get the answer as 2, 5, 8, 9, and E. Okay. So let me come back to you. Yeah. Doubts? Program ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ರಪ್ಪ
ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗೂ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
No doubts now?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, when we get to know 2 is the smallest number,
Yeah.
next compare ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ 2 ಜೊತೆ 5 ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ ಸರ್?
No, no, no. See, listen carefully. 5 minus 2 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ. Okay, let me mute and talk. Yeah, 5 minus 2 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ you proved that bigger minus smaller. So what has happened now? 2 is smaller. 2 is smaller. So I am not stopping there because array means I should check out that 5 with remaining also. That's why I'm swapping the answer and storing the 2 in something. And again 5 will subtract with next E. Then compare with that. Then you prove that 5 itself is the smallest. Then again iteration starts from the beginning. Yeah, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt still?
No, sir. Done.
Okay. Now I'm going to show the program with some other array. I want who is going to explain now. Just at least one iteration explain ಮಾಡಿ ನನಗೆ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ I will go to point. No one? See, you understand the logic why I'm telling. It's very important for 10 marks question. ಯಾರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? Volunteers. No one? ಯಾರು? ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ರು. No one. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಪ್ಪ ನಾನು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ? You have 3 minutes. See, 3 minutes ke 40 minutes cover agi matte it will be going to reconnect once more. So by that time I want you to judge. Vega, want me to tell who I have to explain now? ಯಾರು ರೆಡಿ ಇಲ್ವಾ? Shamant is there? Shamant?
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ?
ಹಾಂ ಇದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ?
ಹ್ಞೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಶೋರಾ?
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಯಾ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆನ್ ದ array now? array ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Let's go with array. 4, 8, C, 2, and 5. I'll repeat. 4, 8, C, 2, 5. So what should be the answer?
2, 4, 5, 8 C.
2, 4, 5, 8 C. Correct? Huh?
Yes sir.
Yeah, I will mute now. I will show the program. I think I want to unmute only Shamant. Correct? Huh?
sir.
Remaining all, just listen. Next term, next program, ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Everyone will get chance now. So mute all. Let me take only Shamant unmute. ಯಾ ಶಮಂತ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತೀಯಪ್ಪ ನಿಂಗೆ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು?
ಹಾ ಕೇಳಿಸಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಶೇರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಾ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
Okay. So explain the logic now. So what numbers are given? You remember, right?
Yes sir.
Let me-
48C25.
Yeah. Time of fire. Pop-up ಆದ್ರೆ just ಹಂಗೆ ಇರೋ. ಮತ್ತೆ reconnect ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
Okay. So 4, 8. I'll rest right here. C, 2 and 5. ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ. You analyze in which way
sir,
you
first-
understood.
Sir, number of loops.
Number of loops data ಮೇಲೆ -1 ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? Good. Yes. ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
so address
ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ.
Okay,
R0 ನ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಇಟರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Okay, good.
ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟರಿ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟಾನ 30H ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು.
It means 4 will go to A.
Yes sir.
Correct.
ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ನ R0 ಒಳಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
Correct. Yeah.
ಅವಾಗ
It
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
means
ಸೈಡ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
So 8 ಬಂದು
sir.
B ಗೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
Yeah.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವೆರಡನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್